Good afternoon, everybody. Gaz here from Canaries FM. So, as I speak, 4 hours to kick off for the EFL Championship for this season. 4 hours. But all you Norwich City fans out there, where do you think Norwich City will finish this season? Of course, under the new management, Johannes Hothorp, who came from Norwich. A few of our defenders have left, either on free transfers. Well, basically, most of them on free transfers. Sam McCallum, Dimitri Giannoulis, Ben Gibson has gone as well. So we've basically left with two centre backs this season so far. Danny Bath went as well. At the moment, we've got Jose Correva, who came in from Levski Sofia. And also, we've still got Shane Duffy, of course. Right, so where do you think we will finish? All you Canary fans, leave a like and subscribe and put in the comments below. At the moment, the bookies have us around about sort of like between 8th and 10th along there. So with Stoke City as one of the teams, for argument's sake, and I believe West Bromwich Albion as well are also in there. Having said that, realistically, I think with who we've got so far and keeping hold of Jonathan Rowe and Josh Sargent, I honestly believe that we could end up in the top six. Now, that's not my biased opinion. That is just an opinion I have from the squad we've got with all these new young signings. So, Callum Doyle on loan from Man City for the season. Ben Christine from Villa. He's spent a couple of loans in the Championship. He's had loan experience in the Championship, so the last 2 or 3 seasons. So has Callum Doyle. Callum Doyle last season with Leicester as they got promoted. I think he played about 20 games. Jose Cordova, Panamanian international. He's come, like I say, from Levski Sofia. He played in Copa America this year, so he's a full Panamanian international. So we'll see how he fares in. Now he sits in roughly centre back, or he's left footed, so he could play left back as well. We'll see where he ends up there. At the end of this video, I've got what I think our lineup will be tomorrow at 12:30 away to Oxford United. But the Championship kicks off tonight with Blackburn and Derby around about 8 p.m. So that is as I'm recording this video. So crucially, as I mentioned, John Rowe staying. Josh Sargent staying. Boyer Saints staying. Apparently Jonathan Rowe signed a new contract. Not sure if that's 100% true. I haven't seen full confirmation of that. And Marcelo Nunez as well. He's staying. Also, the other new signing, only signed yesterday properly, Forsen Amankwa from Red Bull Salzburg. He's a right winger. Played 4 times in the Champions League last season, so a Champions League standard player has come to Norwich City. That's on a full contract. I couldn't tell you exactly how much he cost us as of yet. We do know that obviously the players that have gone, I've already mentioned the defenders that have left, of course. Most important thing, Gabby Sara. I mean, there were talks about him going, but there didn't seem to be anything concrete. But of all the teams he's gone to, Galatasaray, yes, Champions League, yes, one of the top 2 teams in Turkey. Price-wise, allegedly, around about 18 to 20 million plus add-ons, which, to be honest with you, I would have expected a little bit more. I mean, let's say for argument's sake, we're a Premier League club. We'd have probably been asking between sort of like 30 to 40 million, 35 million maybe. I mean, last season alone, 48 games, 12 assists, 13 goals. I mean, that's 25 key contributions to games. So over 50% of the games he played in last year. So where do the bookies put the others before we get on, more importantly, to my reasoning for us finishing where I said I think we're going to finish around about 6 again, playoff spot. So Leeds, obviously, missed out. Daniel Farker knows this division really well. They've managed to hold on. Okay, they've lost Archie Gray. Obviously, that might be a big blow to them. And Cristante Samuel, who was, I believe, the Championship Young Player or Player of the Year last year as well. So, but basically, the nucleus of their squad is still there. They may miss Archie Gray, but then he's still young. So, you know, they've got other players come through as well. So I think Leeds first. I still think so. Even from the teams that came down, Luton, I believe they played really well. It's a really good spell, some good games and good results last season in the Premier League. Certainly did better than when we went up, that's for sure. But they've got the majority of that squad have still got Championship experience and have played in the Premier League for a season. I think they're going to do. They might switch between Leeds, and Luton. Luton will probably may finish top because of the experience. Sheffield United, bookies have got them as third choice. Yeah, they've made a couple of good signings as well, but Chris Wilder's back, so he's also got experience of the sort of like the Championship, of course. Burnley. Now, Burnley lost their keeper, Muric, to Ipswich Town, albeit he was dropped last season when they started leaking goals in. But Scott Parker, good manager. I believe he's a very good manager. You know, even with what he did at Bournemouth, and I believe he was at Fulham when they went down as well last time. However, I still have faith in him, as I do Watford's manager as well, of course, because he was at Manchester United. Tom Cleverley, decent midfielder. I think Watford are going to finish quite high. A lot of people are saying that Watford are going to finish in the bottom half of the table. Yes, they've lost Ismail Assar to Palace, but I think maybe keep an eye on him. So, getting on to Norwich's 11 for match day tomorrow. Like I say, Oxford away at 12:30 p.m. I believe it's live on Sky Sports Plus. Now, there's going to be my reason behind this in a second or two. Okay, because Callum Doyle, and Ben Christine have both had Championship experience. I would like to see both of those start. However, this is what I think the lineup will be. Obviously, Angus Gunning goal. You're not going to say anything else really. I would like to put Christina left back. I think Cordoba centre back if he's fit. If he does play, if he's not fit, then it looks like it's going to be Duffy and Hanley as a centre back partners. A couple of cart horses maybe. I don't think there's no pace. I think Gibson had more pace, and Gibson was naturally left-footed as well, so we had the option of a left-footed centre back. Jack Stacey done brilliantly for us last season when he bombs forward, and I believe it's going to be the same for Chris Eam when he gets a ball. When he bombs forward, he really does manage to put in good crosses when he can beat his man. He made a couple of mistakes in the friendlies, but hey, there are only friendlies. You can never tell from a friendly what the rest of the season is going to be like. Now, here's my thing with Callum Doyle. Callum Doyle starts, but as a DLP, so a deep line playmaker. I believe his experience at Manchester City and the Championship last year, I believe he can sit there and do a good job as a DLP. I really do. And even though I don't like Kenny McLean, I don't see any real other option as partner in central midfield, maybe sitting back a bit deeper as well as Kenny McLean as a ball winner. I'm really not keen on him. Yes, he's a ball winner. Yes, he drives forward, but it's always that final pass, or always been, even when we're in a Premiership, the mistakes of like dawdling on the ball, thinking he's someone like Lionel Messi, and he's got the touch of a wet sponge, seriously. But ball winner midfielder, tackle, get in there, then just get it out to the two wingers. Here we go. Johnny Rowe, obviously. I think Johnny Rowe. This is why I think that Amwaka is not going to start. I think Johnny Rowe, obviously, he only joined yesterday, so Johnny Rowe's had all that experience there. Johnny Rowe's going to be on a wing. Boy of Science on the other wing, of course. Science, brilliant player. I saw him first of all last season when he was recovering from fitness. I saw him in the under-21s against Chelsea at Carrow Road. Had a blinder of a match as well. I believe he got sent off. He certainly got booked. I believe he might have been sent off. However, there's that little bit of firiness in him. I think he's as skillful as Bundia. Caesar pass. but he's not that playmaker, attack and playmaker Bundia. He's more of a winger, I think, sides direct at people. Uh, Attacker midfielder, obviously, advanced playmaker, advanced midfielder. It's got to be Nunes. No Sara now, so and Sarge up front. Sarge up front on his own. So playing like a 4-1-2-3-1 or a 4-2-3-1. So basically the formation that we had most of last season. On the bench, Amankwa, obviously, like I say, he's just joined us. He's probably not had enough training. The classics, Vashnek, O'Neill, who loves the city, obviously, Abaku Kamara as well. Brett Hills, I believe, he'll come on well this season. Hopefully, he could be partnered and called over at the back. Caleb Fisher, Lungi Sorensen, sort of like Ashley Barnes, obviously, and Long in goal. So there we go, folks. That's it. Well, I think top six. Put your comments below where you think realistically we'll finish this season. I think we will finish in the top six. Obviously, the Championship gets stronger every year with the teams who missed our promotion last year, including us, and the teams who have come down for the Premiership. But let's see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.